Okay, so in this video I want to tell you guys why you should not be maingaining. So the story for me was, I found out, first of all, I started my dieting 3 years ago. I started a diet. Obviously I was using MyFitnessPal and putting my data, the casual stuff, and it came out that I should eat 2,100 calories to cut. Okay, that was fine. So I started my cut at the end of February. Yeah, so the 1st of March, I was starting my cut to eat 2,100 calories. I did this for a year or like 6 months till July, and I still lost weight. And that was when I was realized after May. So this was the first C-word pandemic when it hits. And basically, and then I go back to the gym and I realize I'm fucking lean, bro. I did not notice it at home. I just trained at home, and I did not notice that I was fucking lean. So I just got back to the gym, and still eating 2,100 calories. I haven't think too much of it, and I started to get into my journey, the low calorie recipes and all that kind of stuff, and started doing that. And that's how I get into cooking, by the way. This is the story of it as well. So I was just doing this and doing this as well, and I was pretty lean throughout that year, basically all year round. But I had a terrible eating disorder. Obviously I could not eat out with anyone. Second of all, I had a terrible mindset about that, and I thought that I could be that shredded all year round. And yeah, you could, and that's for sure. You can manage it, and not everybody can manage it, but a lot of people can manage it. I think I could manage it, but this is the story why you should not be manage it. If you could, even, because that was just taking up too much of my time. So my day looked like, basically, it revolves around food, and especially when you are that lean, you can just only think about your next meal. Basically, you are starving all day long. And I was eating 2,100 calories or 2,400 at the end, and that's not too much. And I started, as I said, I developed pretty bad eating habits. So basically, if I had like a cheat meal in my head or a cheat day in my head, I just ate as much as possible, and I had terrible stomach pains, I have terrible digestion, I have terrible gut system, I had everything terrible. And after like a year or two, after like basically almost a whole year, my hormones just went out of balance, and they just gets everywhere. My test was low, my ghrelin was high, my ghrelin and so my test was low, my ghrelin and leptin are just out of balance all the way. I'm just hungry, not hungry, binging, not binging, eating, not eating. So after this kind of lean phase, I look like I was mess. Basically, I could not hold a diet for longer than 1 week. After 1 week, I just started eating like crazy, and in the next week I started to regain, or not lost that body fat what I gained, or lost that calories what I gained, because the balance. So if it's about 1 week, not about 1 day. So then I binged like 5,000 to 6,000 calories, and got 2,000 calories in for next week. And obviously that was super fucking low for me, because you will see in the end. And of course I just fucked myself up, and after this it went on for months, basically. Not just months, almost a year again, this fuckery, basically, that I could not hold the diet for longer than 1 week. And this was just funny, because at the beginning, when I first cut it this hard, I was pretty known for my dedication and my willpower, and it's just out of the window basically, because it was too hard and too taxing to my mind, to my body. So this is my story, how I was lean and try to keep that way. But you cannot do that, or most of the people cannot do that. And the thing is that I just, I lost all my willpower at that moment. And the thing that helped me was to start working, and I didn't get any fat or anything like that. I just started to not care and not count my calories. I just do whatever feels good. And positively enough, I just was happier, much fuller, built a shit ton of size and strength at that moment when I started eating over 3,000 calories a day. And obviously my gut system and my metabolic rate was again at its peak, because before this I could eat like 3,000 calories easy without getting fat. Right now I am eating 3,000 calories and losing weight. So what did it tell you? That I was doing something pretty fucking wrong. And this is the lesson to you to learn, that your metabolic rate should not be around. So you can check up your metabolic rate by a little bit, and it's not it's an individual thing, but you can get a little edge on it if you are using it to your advantage. So booking is a great way to let your body rest, let your muscle marinate in itself basically, and it's a reason why most of the bodybuilders and most of the guys who are gaining serious mass are bulking. There is a reason why they do it. Yeah, if you wanna look good year round, just go shredded and bulk for 3 to 4 months, and you will not get fat. Okay, so if you get fat in 4 months, then you are bulking a little bit too fucking high, bro. So just get off from that fucking horse. So this is the reason why I think you should bulk. I hope this story was really educational to you. So bulking is a great way to give your body, your mind, your willpower rest, because your willpower is a scarce resource. You can't use it always. And by the way, if you want to stay that lean year round, you have to commit it to 100% almost. Most of the people have to commit it too much, because there are the genetic freaks, we all know that, and they don't have to think about it and they can be that lean, but most of us are not that way. Okay, we have to commit ourselves, we have to commit our life, we have to sacrifice a lot of things to get that lean and to be that lean. And that's totally okay, because that's part of the game, and that's the game, and you gotta eat shit to eat the good things. But like, is it worth it to eat shit for years? No, fuck no, bro. Eat shit for a few months, that's cool, and get shredded for a few months and hold it. So you will be shredded for like, you will look shredded or look really great to your standards for like 5 months and look fat for 1 or 2, because when you are cutting down you will look better and better, and it depends on your body fat, but like you will look good regardless. Okay, so I'm not saying that you should be getting fat and gaining a belly, but like, it's your thing. Bulking per cutting is a great way to give your body, mind and willpower a rest, a well needed rest, especially after a cut. Now the thing is that I don't say that you should cut like 50 or to 60 pounds per year, because that's not fucking healthy. We all know that. Just gain like a few pounds. So it should be like, let's say you cut down to 200 for a great number. You cut down to 200. That's a large fucking human being. Cut down to 200, and you get up in the off season to 230, let's say, and cut down again to 205. Okay, so that's a 25 pound difference. And if you do a cut for 16 weeks, because as you know, the longer you cut, the less muscle you lose. So I recommend the longer cut. And by the way, it will just help you to not have to eat that fucking less of calories and not have to lower your calories every fucking week. So this is my way. I just prolong my cut and I have more time to eat more, basically. So that's it. And we talked about it before. Just longer cut means you have longer time to eat more. So it's pretty fucking simple. So yeah, this is it, why you should be bulking and cutting, not maintaining. So give your body a rest, and I hope you learned something in this video and found it informative. And yeah, guys, I see you in the next one. Have a nice day.